Is it easy to find a new job or switch your career to product or UI UX design or graphic design? No, it's not easy. Is it possible? Yes, it is definitely possible. And in this video, I would like to share my experience in switching from accountant to graphic designer and UI UX and product designer. And this video will be helpful for people who struggle with switching their career and maybe have some doubts whether they need to switch or what to do as a first step. And for those who don't know me, hello, I'm Elena and I am lead product designer at PolyAI, and I am in the design field for more than 10 years already. I mentor other designers, I'm managing other designers at PolyAI, and on this channel I'm sharing tips and tricks about design. Like many designers, I didn't wake up knowing that I must become a product or UI UX designer. 10 years ago, I was getting my degree as an accountant. I got even master's degree and worked for a few years. And during those years, I actually realized that accountancy is not my cup of tea. And before that, I studied at art school, and actually I enjoyed working with design. That was the first time I tried something in design field. And then I started making first steps toward graphic design because UI UX design or product design just started emerging but wasn't too popular. And graphic design is something that was pretty obvious to me because it's all about printing materials, like mainly about printing materials. And like everyone can print anything if they have printer at home. And for me it was easy. So I made a few steps, I learned about design, I learned about foundational laws and principles of how to create things like business cards. And then I started asking around people whether they need to have something designed for free. I didn't ask them to pay me. I wanted to understand whether I like it without any commitments, like having real clients who can pay me. So I designed my first ever business cards. Of course they're ugly. They were ugly, they're still ugly, but I was so proud of myself. So I started asking around more people, and I even got some paid works, and this is also something that encouraged me. I also try to do a lot of like pro bono things, like creating invitation for weddings, tried more and more things that I never tried, like packages for gift like chocolates, and of course it was either like free or super cheap service, but this is something that helped me to understand how to work with clients, and to be honest, I enjoyed everything. And all those steps actually helped me to get my first job as a graphic designer. And I was so thrilled that someone really decided to hire me because no design degree, self-taught, experience with clients without any mentorship. Anyway, I was so inspired, so I tried to gather everything into portfolio and apply to a job, and of course I got the offer. And then I actually discovered that UI UX design is also a thing, and I started making some steps in digital design as well. At that point of time, I was able to provide service as a graphic designer only for non-digital specific materials. To enable this growth, I had to just initiate some work and try something. The same as I try to find clients and serve to them, try to design something for them, like business cards that I haven't done anything like that before. I started doing something like that in digital. So I tried to play with different website builders like Tilda or Wix, and also I tried to explore Photoshop at that point of time, and it's actually helped me to get my next career step. I started as a UI UX designer and graphic designer at the same time at this small agency, and at the same time I was able to keep working with graphic design. And after I started working as a UI UX designer on digital products like websites, mobile applications, I actually realized that I like it more than graphic design because it's more predictable. you know that in graphic design, if you're working with printed materials, depends on the firm or like printing house, the colors might differ. So this is something that was a bit more predictable on digital. And then I started gaining experience and trying to find digital like UI UX job only. And yeah, in this case, I had to change my portfolio and remove all non-digital kind of work and like to enrich my portfolio with digital products as well. And I got a job, and that actually helped me to start working with design systems because I got my first job in a big product. So I became a product designer in 2017, and without just knowing that what product design is actually mean, because it was like the beginning of this term when it started being more popular and many products start looking for product designers, not just UI UX designers. And I kind of like it because at that point of time I started working with design systems and I enjoyed it. And I started working on real products, just products, not like as a part of agency when I have multiple products and different projects. But now I had to work on one product and dive in full depth of understanding users, understanding research, and all these parts of being product designer. And then I tried many different products, many different companies, small, big one, startups, huge enterprise companies. I can understand that all experience that I gained over the last decade is actually start helping me right now, because now as a lead product designer at PolyAI, I can understand how to collaborate and communicate with brand designers, because I was working as a graphic designer on branding part of products as well. And also this mindset of working on different projects in agencies also helped me right now to be more flexible and multitask sometimes. And I'm really grateful for all companies that I work for, different products or different experience that I gained, because now it started helping me to become more and more experienced product designer. And the main idea of my story that I would like to share is that any experience is better than no experience. As you can see that I also tried not become a product designer or UI UX designer from the beginning, but I tried as a graphic designer. And it's also design field as well. It's just like different materials, different approach, but it doesn't mean that if you start working as a graphic designer, you will never be able to make transition to product design. Or if you are working on marketing, it also doesn't mean that you cannot become a designer. So it's better to start doing small steps, do pro bono work, or try to find clients and start doing things instead of waiting for like perfect position or perfect opportunity. You need to create this opportunity for yourself. And I really encourage to start seeking for this work instead of like creating just imaginative projects on your portfolio. It's better to have someone who shares this feedback with you. And also I wanted to share that being a graphic designer or like any type of designer can be your stepstone that can help you to move forward. And if you are starting your career right now, or you're thinking about transition, or you just making first steps, I would love you to try UXL. This is the platform. I use it like every day. Even by being lead product designer doesn't mean that you know everything, and I don't know everything, and I love learning new things. And this platform, that is actually not sponsored this video, this is me sharing things for free because I really love this platform, as I said. You can try this platform for free. You can have access to all those super features like testing things, and also to every courses that you would like to try. You also can try it. You can learn about design, you can learn about management, about mentorship, about communication and collaboration with people, and also about visual stuff like buttons, components, design system, I really encourage you to try. You can find the link in the description, and please let me know if you tried, if you like it. I really appreciate your feedback because I really like this platform. Yeah, just start acting and you gain your first experience, and it will help you to get your first job or next job and make the transition into a career that you prefer to get. And thank you so much for watching, and keep designing.